What's up, buttercups, and welcome to another Saturday video. Seeing it is the first Saturday of November, it is time for another bullet journal flip through. So let's get into this. So to start off, I am going to show you guys January's thumbnail calendar. So as I mentioned in my last bullet journal video, I have set up a calendar for every month of the year. And throughout the year, as I upload videos, I am printing out a picture of the thumbnail and putting it in the journal with the title. So by the end of the year, I will have 12 calendars full of 365 pictures from all 365 videos that I plan on uploading this year. So this is January's, and I am so proud of it. I'm proud of the fact that I was able to upload 31 videos in the month of January. So moving on to January, this was my January title page. And this is my January spread after a month of using it. So I have the calendar, which I am bringing back for next month. I have my French tracking, which I am changing next month. I have my playlist, so what I did inspired by... She does a playlist every month, and I stole that idea from her. So my playlist, there will be a link to that down below in the doobly-doo, but I decided I wanted to write the playlist out in my journal as well, so that is what I did. And then I have these shows that I am watching on Netflix, or I watched in 5th January. So I watched The Good Place, I caught up completely on that. I watched Stranger Things, and I finished it in like 2 days. And I watched Jane the Virgin. I'm still working on the Jane the Virgin, so what I am doing is, as I'm watching this, I'm going back here to cross off as I finish them, and then I have a little February calendar. So on to the next. I didn't do daily planning or weekly planning or anything like that. I kind of just used my planner or my bullet journal for memory keeping and to like do whatever I wanted. So while I was searching for new family last month, I did have a little chart with the family's name, the location, how many kids, where the interview was, and if it was yes or no. And then if they said no, I just completely crossed their name off. And I kind of to help me keep track of who I was talking to, how many families and whatnot. And then if I had interviews, I would take notes in the journal as well. We have this little thing I printed out from when we donated money to Love 146 after Project for Awesome in December, and kind of my thoughts about that. And then moving on, I have a plan for a video that I'm not sure if I'm going to do. It was an idea and it hasn't really come to be yet. So if I decided that, I have notes right there for that. And then this right here, I had an interview with my current host family in person at the house, and then I went to McDonald's to eat. And I think I vlogged this too, but I was writing down kind of my thoughts about the family and how I was excited to possibly throw a pair and whatnot. And they sent me a message and they said yes. So I was writing about that in here, and instead of copying it into the journal, I decided just to glue it in. So there. I tried doing a weekly spread and it did not go over very well, and I probably won't bring it back unless it's like a super busy week. This week I was just packing and I wanted to try something new. And then I have a spread that I kind of abandoned, but I might go back to it at a later date. This is the Everything I Own. Moving on. I have some thoughts from the last day of January. I know this is not the end of January, but I was planning on doing a spread here, but I decided not to do that spread anymore, and I just used this page for the last 2 days of January. Parts of my OFI appointment and the current plan. If you don't know what the current plan is, I made a video kind of talking about it the last day of January, so if you are wondering what the plan is, go watch that video. This is my schedule, or this was my schedule when I first started with the host family that I'm currently living with. It's forever changing because of little boy starting nursery and baby coming soon. So this was what we agreed upon, but we also agreed that things would change. So once I have a solid schedule, I'm going to make a new spread like this because I really like being able to see where I have free time and whatnot. And then we have some thoughts from my first day with this family, and then this is video ideas for a video series that I am trying to do. And then we have my summer in the city kind of planning page. I know Summer in the City is not until August, but I do like to plan things early so I know what I'm doing ahead of time. And this is something I want to continue doing throughout the year, and it is a top 5 for the month. So at the end of the month, the last page of that month section, I want to write down my top 5. So January's top 5s. I moved in with an amazing new host family. I went from 50 to over 90 subscribers in a month. I completed 31 videos out of the 365 videos that I plan on uploading this year, and I made tentative plans for the next school year. And I actually started posting on both of my Instagrams again, and I haven't really done that in a while, so I'm really proud of that. So those are my January top 5s. Now, moving on to February, the current month. So as you guys know, doing these videos, I show you kind of what I put in my journal for the month previous, and then I show you the setup for the new month because it is going to change each month. So this is my February title page and the February spread. So I kept it very similar to last month. I still have the calendar up here with lots of space to write down important dates and information up here. I still have my French, and I'm still doing it weekly, where I'm only doing the full week. So in February there's only 3 of those. But instead of having it divided between Babbel, Duolingo, and Memrise, I just have it completely blank and I have 1 line for each day of the week, Monday through Friday, and I'm going to just jot down what I did. And then I have my playlist, which as you guys can see I've already started. And then I have my Netflix trackers, the 3 shows that I chose to start watching this month. I am still going to continue watching other shows that I was watching in the previous months, but I decided to choose 3 more shows to start, and those 3 shows are One Day at a Time, Black Mirror, and Mindhunter. So I'm excited to start those shows. And then I have my March calendar. So I'm going to show you a couple of the starts that I've already started for this month, and I have a Explore More Friends. So I have a week off at the end of the month, and I decided to take 3 different day trips. So I kind of have that all planned out, the 20th, 21st, and 22nd, just where I'm going and the times of the trains. And I still need to buy those tickets. And then I have a foods I want to try, and this is either foods that I want to buy and try at like a restaurant or the store, or foods that I want to make. And so I have it divided into 2 sections, sweet and savory, and I already have one on. But that is all I have for February now. So at the end of, or not the end of February, at the beginning of March, you will see what I put in this journal for the month of February. So with that being said, leave a comment down below and let me know what you think I should add to my journal during this month or for next month. Anyway, give this video a thumbs up if you had fun, and the subscribe button if you haven't done so already. If you are subscribed, don't forget the little bell notification because it will notify you every time that I post a new video, which as you guys know is every day. And I will see you lovely people tomorrow. Bye!